shiny hunting. We will be starting in a few seconds. Just want to make sure people on YouTube, if we're live, let us know as soon as possible to make sure if we are live. If not, then I'll have to do a bit of, because I've been having a bit of trouble with Mob Crush recently. It keeps cutting out, and then sometimes it'll send a little message, and then sometimes it don't. So if you see that I am live, let me know as soon as possible, because this, we will be doing 2 live streams this week. One today, one now. I was supposed to do a live stream yesterday, but I was a bit busy. So today is the best thing. So it because I'm not out at the moment. I'm at the home. So I'm hoping we can do a live stream either Wednesday or Friday. I'm not sure, because it's been very, very busy, because during up to Christmas, people, coming in, Christmas shopping and all that. And I thought I was going out on Wednesday, but, I hope you get well, mate. Yeah, so Wednesday could be an ideal live stream. We just don't know yet. So if we are live on YouTube, let us know as soon as possible to say that we are live, because I don't know if we are at the moment. I can check to see if we are live on... Uh-oh, something's happening. Yeah, 1 minute. Something's trying to pop my phone out of what they call it, out of the phone holder. I need to get a good phone holder, that can do really well. Because recording from an iPhone can be really, really bad. Depends on how you use it, and sometimes it's very, very... Hello, Shan. How are you today? We have just... this afternoon, we just got a 4IV female lightning rod Raichu. And I'm still hunting for that, what they call it, the gluttony Snorlax. And all I'm getting is thick fat and immunity, and I'm trying to get it. Hey... Okay, so we'll start now, and I'm trying to, because my controller decides to go drifting where I don't want to go drifting, because I've had a few encounters where it's gone drifting and it's ended up in a Pokemon. Okay, so to do this method, let me put music on as well. Alright, so when you're doing this method, right, you need to save the game before you put in a wishing piece. If it's not, but even so, I've actually had luck with both beams. Red beams, I got the red beam. I got the Raichu with hidden ability, and I've also got the what we call it, Galvantula, with hidden ability as well. So I've got 3 hidden abilities actually. Justified Arcanine came up. I know, it's Facebook actually. It's Facebook. I checked on the other camera on my phone. It's not that. I checked on a certain YouTube streaming thing. It's not that. It's Facebook, not me. It is actually Facebook. So, blame Facebook. Oh, let's have a see what Vicavolt, see if anything is up. Yeah, it happens where it goes like that, and sometimes it goes backwards, and it's Facebook, not me. So Facebook is because when I did it on my phone, it was normal. Nothing, you know. But when I turned it to Facebook, it was like, yeah, it's so much wrong with Facebook. Recently I've been having a lot of trouble with Facebook actually. Even when I'm writing on my dashboard, sometimes when I'm pressing on the keyboard on my phone, it what they call it, it freezes for just like a few seconds, and then it comes back, and I'm like thinking, well, it's not my phone because my phone's working perfectly. So Facebook might have got a bit of a problem, unless it's somebody hacking into Facebook or something like that. I'm not sure. It's like sometimes my phone will, the Face app will just, decide to pack up. It might be all the apps I've got on my phone actually. I've got too many. Mainly because I'm a gamer and I put videos on YouTube and all that. And we will be coming back to doing a lot of videos for YouTube as well. Since I'm a YouTube content creator as well. Oh, let's have a look at thingy. I kind of really love this game, actually. I mean, I started breeding Eevee, actually, with hidden ability Anticipation, to see if we can get a Pixelate Sylveon. The Pixelate Sylveon, I've got a brief idea what I want to do with it. Well, since Sylveon Sylveon has Pixelate, putting Hyper Voice on it with Throat Spray. Let me just... There we go. I'm hearing a knocking. Sorry about that, I just heard somebody knocking. I don't know if it's what they call it. This is... Oh shit, oh god, what is going on there? The phone's trying to decide to... One minute. Why is it trying to go one way? There we go. 1 minute. That'll have to do because... Welcome to how to get your phone up, like a problem when it wants to go one way and you go other. Oh, 1 minute. Many people have gotten what they call it, really good luck with their max raid battles to get them shiny. There's been a load. There's been Pokemon like Flygon, Gardevoir, Togekiss, Frostmoth. What else? Somebody actually got a shiny Marina, actually. In the shiny, in the max raid. It took me a while to master it, actually, this thing. Yeah, not, yeah, even though it's not doing much. You, you can actually soft reset for like, hidden abilities as well. So hidden abilities, IVs, and shininess as well. One thing, max raid battles and Dynamax battles do not have egg moves. So the egg moves, the only place where you can get the egg move is when you see the yellow aura of a Pokemon. They contain IVs and egg moves, IVs, and possible shiny. They're called brilliant Pokemon. And egg moves are actually really great because you can start breeding them. You can start breeding them, and then they will pass on the egg move to their parent, to the child. So it's a shame that Dynamax and Gigantamax don't have egg moves, but it is possible for Pokemon to actually get the hidden abilities in both beams, so red beam and purple beams. So it is kind of good. So if you're hunting for a specific Pokemon with hidden abilities, like I've just got a Lightning Rod Raichu with 4 IVs, that could mean it was a 5-star raid, which it took me 2 tries actually to go and get it. The other raid, the first raid, I lost to it because some of the trainers actually had 2 magic carps, I think. Yeah, and yeah, this beats. At least we don't have to put a elastic band over it. Well, they had magic I think two trainers, them trainers that you see, had 2 water Pokemon. So one of them had a magic cap, and I think one of them had a wishy-washy, and it was just terrible because the Raichu has nasty plot, which is really bad. Once it gets going, it can one-shot Magikarp and Wishy-Washy by just a single nasty plot. And so I had to work around it and think, well, it did that to me, so maybe the next time I get it, they won't have them two water Pokemon, which costed me a Raichu. The best about this method is that if you enter the battle and you lose, the really great thing is that you can actually start up that battle again. So then you don't lose the Raichu or the certain Pokemon you're hunting for. It's gonna be very cold tomorrow, actually. It's gonna be very cold tomorrow, actually, because I had a look on my phone. It's gonna be like 6 degrees Celsius, but it's gonna feel like a -1, which is, I mean, at least I'm okay at the moment, you know. I know, they call him Bigachu, not Pikachu. Bigachu. Okay, let's do this. It doesn't sound too creepy. Come on, I mean, Pikachu it's just on their, they just up his voice, you see. I wonder what Eevee sounds like. I bet that one would be creepy. Well, I've got certain Pokemon that I'm building my team up. Let's go for a 4-star Pikachu, alright. A 4-star, you can get a 3-star, 3-star Manectric, 3-star Galvantula, and so on. But shinies are not, they're not only available to 5-star. You can get them in any star raids, even hidden abilities. What, another? Alright, let's have a look at Pikachu. They call him Bigachu, not Pikachu. Like Pikachu, shush. But it's really, really great because, I mean, hunting for a certain Pokemon with hidden abilities, I mean, it's very good. Because then you can actually, if it's a female, it can easily pass on the what they call it. The first Pikachu is actually set, so all the three that we're doing right here, passing through that one. Them 3 are already set. I've checked them, so they haven't got lightning rod. Pikachu does, I mean, it depends on how you see it. You know, I don't get very creeped out by certain things. You know, it's very hard to creep me out. Oh, there we go, 4-star raid of Pikachu. Now, the only way you can actually see if the Pokemon is got shiny, not shiny, lightning rod, is if you attack it. So if you go for like an X scissor and you end up, so let's go for a normal X scissor, okay, on Pikachu. It's got feint, which is great. So if we go for an X scissor, it looks like it's got, but remember that static is a 50% chance. I think it's a 50% chance of getting paralyzed, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah. It's got static, meaning that it has a 50% chance of getting paralyzed. So the Pikachu doesn't have lightning rod. This is the greatest thing about Pokemon, is that certain abilities will activate and see if it's a hidden ability. And it gives you more of a broad sight, because then if you get a Pokemon that's got like a 3-star, any kind of star can give you a hidden ability, and it's true. Because the Arcanine I did, I think it was a 4-star raid, so yeah. But doing this method is actually really great, because it gains you a lot more watts. So if you keep doing this, you'll gain 2,000 watts each time you come out of a raid. So don't go into the raid just yet, and you'll keep gaining 2,000 watts every single time you do this method, which is kind of really great, because if you've got if you were low on wishing pieces, then you can just gain 2,000 watts every single time you go into a raid. But save in front of that before you drop a wishing piece. Meaning it's kind of handy as well. So as you can see, it's not shiny. It's a really great method because you have different Pokemon that respawn on the raid. So you might have one thing, you might have a Pikachu, a 4-star Pikachu. Then if you soft reset, or hard reset, people call it now, not soft reset, it's a hard reset. It's different from a hard reset, meaning shutting the game completely off. A soft reset is not fully closing the game down, if you know what I mean. It's a hard reset, meaning you've got to close the software to soft reset kind of thing. I mean, if there was a soft reset, that would have been a lot better, really, but... Well, the only problem is that it can take a few seconds for you to actually upload the game. Because it has to go through the shenanigans where you'll see Nintendo Switch and doing all that, coming on and then loading and all that, which can take up to about 15 seconds, I believe, which is kind of... But it doesn't... It gives you a lot more... So as we can see, we've now got a 5-star raid of a Lantern. But electric Pokemon's raids are always in the Giant's Cap. So near the tree. You're not shiny. to know if it's shiny, certain Pokemon, it will sparkle when you, before you throw out a Pokemon, it will sparkle. So you can see how long it's taking the game to load, and then we've got to see the Pokeball icon come up like a disc, telling you it's loading, which can take up to about more than 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. So how is everybody in your family doing? Is everybody okay? So now we get a 3-star raid. Let's check this thing out. I'm just going to check what they call it to see if it's doing it. Yeah, it's still... I always have to check because sometimes Mob Crush will just completely not work. It's nothing wrong with YouTube, Facebook. Well, I've been having a bit of trouble with Facebook recently, but at least it's recording. That's good. 1 minute. There we go. But Mob Crush has been sometimes if I mean, I'll have such a good day one day, and then I'll have a really bad day where Mob Crush just cuts out and cuts out, then starts recording on the camera roll, which is a bit weird, really, because since I've been doing... Oh, come on. It's trying to go again, isn't it? Oh, we get a 5-star max raid main Ectric. Now I can't remember what main Ectric's hidden ability is. If anybody has any idea what hidden ability main Ectric has, I mean, it's not used as much really now as it was back in X and Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, but I kind of miss Mega Pokemon a bit, but we got to give new things a chance, you know. I mean, I'm glad Kangaskhan's not in it, because then people would actually just spawn with Mega Kangaskhan again. Trying to give more and more things a chance, which is really, really great. You know, giving new mechanics a go. I kind of really like the Dynamax and the Gigantamax. It's going to be quite interesting in VGC 20. I mean, I'm still debating on what to use yet. But I've got a water team in mind. Ludicolo team. Yeah. 3-star raid. Come on, we want a 4-star raid. Pick it. Oh, let's just go and do this. Okay. What?
Let you know we're back.
Yeah.
Have you been in there?
Hee-haw.
Got a bit like being on. Taking it.
Hmm? Sorry about that, the camera keeps... Been having a bit of trouble with Facebook recently. Oh boy. Maybe on Saturday we might be doing a playthrough live on Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Sword. So if you guys want to join in, have some fun. I really enjoy this game. Oh. Hello Seth, how are you doing, mate? I can't believe we're actually on the 16th of December straight away. Another 2 more weeks, and you know we'll be in 2020. Jeez, an entire decade just gone. That's good. By the way, I don't know if what Manectric's hidden ability is. I know it's got a lightning rod, one of its abilities, but I'm not sure if its hidden abilities Volt Absorb. I'm not sure. I think it might be. I don't really know. Yeah, it's Facebook. Actually, it's Facebook doing it, not me. I checked on my camera for my phone, and the phone looks really okay. It's just Facebook, because Facebook's been acting up. I found out that it is Facebook, not me. I don't know what's wrong with it, because Facebook's been... been having a bit of trouble with Facebook recently. When I'm either commenting on somebody's post, it kind of freezes for like a brief moment, and then it's like thinking, should I stop or should I keep going? And then it freezes. So I'm just kind of... Facebook's been acting up. Yeah, it's been acting up for the last couple of weeks actually now. So I had to take Facebook off, and then it's just been kind of iffy. I'm actually glad because today I got a lightning rod Raichu in one at raids. It took me twice. It took me 2 times because when you have two DCL, is it? No, not DCLs. IRLs battling with you and sends out 2 water Pokemon. You kind of get screwed after a while because somebody actually decides, the Raichu decides, I'm going to go for a nasty plot. And I'm like thinking, no, don't. They don't stand a chance. Oh, I've done that wrong. I'm not, oh, man. So it was like, it was a 5-star Raichu. And all it was doing was spamming Thunderbolt, Thunder, Discharge. It was spamming everything, and then it was nasty plot, and then it just literally, it was like, oh my god, it was the worst thing. You know, it's like you're going to head for trouble than 2 water Pokemon, Magikarp and Wishy-Washy. 2 of the worst things you could ever pair up with a Raichu with nasty plot. I'm just actually really glad that I did get it. And I was really glad that the Jolteon had double kick and Swift, one of IRLs, which is really funny because I was like thinking, I'm glad you know what you're doing. Those 2 in the previous match didn't even know what they were doing. Oh, it's doing it again. It's drifting. Well, we're on a new day today. It's Monday again. I'm wondering how many. It's a Galvantula 5-star. If you've had any luck with shiny hunting on Max Red, let me know on Mob Crush or Facebook if you've ever encountered a shiny Max Red Pokemon. I've never encountered a shiny Max Red Pokemon on Pokemon Shield. But I enjoy doing it because it. Oh, did I press it? 1 minute, let me just check. I enjoy doing max raids. I mean, I've done a few with friends and online peeps. The most luck I've had, I mean, I've got a few Snorlax max raids and all that. I've got about 3, and none of them have the their hidden ability. I'll just be back in 1 minute. It's alright. Oh, I just thought it was, because I'm a keen astronomer as well, so, I thought it was the, I couldn't see the actual light, so I thought it was the, International Space Station. But if anybody was out the last few days, we did get introduced to a meteor shower, which was the Geminids. The last shower of 2019. Well, actually, no. That's wrong. There is one more shower. But it's a very faint shower, so not much is known. All I know about this shower is that it's a kind of a faint shower called the Ursids, which come away from the constellation of Ursa Minor. They're active tomorrow. They're active on the 17th. But they're actually, they peak on the 21st to the 22nd of December, if you didn't know that one. And then that's the last meteor shower of 2019. 2020 we get to see the newest, well, the first shower of 2020, which is the Quadrantids, which are active on December 27th until January the 6th, I think. And they originate from between the constellations of Boötes, the herdsman, and Ursa Major, the Great Bear. And you can see up to about 120 meteors per hour, depending on where you live. If you live in an urban area like me, you know, very, you know, like got light, you know, like light pollution. You could have a bit of trouble actually seeing the fainter ones, not the brighter ones. So the best way to see it is round about I think it's round about between 10 and midnight. Between 10 and midnight you will see quite a lot. Even when it comes in on certain days, the peak will keep rising until it reaches its peak on the 3rd and 4th of January 2020. This could take a long time, actually, this shiny, because we're hunting full odds and we don't have the shiny charm. The Pokemon I'm trying to look for is Surfetched, and the way you've got to evolve him is through you have to get at least 3 critical hits at least for him to evolve, which So if anybody's got a Surfetched, I can trade you something. It's only I can trade you back. It's just because I need it for the Pokédex because I'm trying to get the shiny charm. Because it's taking me ages to actually get this. Even I probably will struggle on Pokemon Sword to get Surfetched as well because not really because there is max raid battles with Surfetched. It would have been a lot different if it didn't, because then you would have been struggling for the actual Pokemon Surfetched. Come on. So when I do my dinner, I'll break it so then. Oh boy. The reason why it's backwards, if you're having questions, why is my video backwards? It's Facebook. My Facebook is acting up. Don't know why. I don't know why. It's Facebook for you. I just wish I had 100 subscribers on YouTube. Not because of that, but I can't stream live on YouTube because they say you've got to have at least over 100 subscribers to do it. And we're nearly there, we've got 58, so I got to say thank you to them people who subscribe to my channel. Without you, I don't think I would ever do a live stream, but live streams it's the community. That's all that matters. Communities. Even if you make a YouTube channel of stamps, coins, you name it, and people subscribe to that channel because they have a love for collecting stuff. We all love gaming, and the community is all that matters. People, come together, and celebrate the world of gaming and all that. So that's what matters. That's why I did a YouTube channel, was because I didn't want to get depressed. I tried not to anyway, because I lost 2 relatives in a short period of time, which was really, it was like, what do I do? Do I curl up into a ball and just do nothing? I went, no, I want to create a YouTube channel. That's when it popped into my head, and I went, why don't we? And because a close friend of mine said, why don't you do live streams? I started to do live streams on Twitch, and I thought, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, doing that. So I decided I would take it to YouTube and create create content, like video game content and all that. And it was like, I just wanted to do this. 1 minute, I forgot to. I just wanted to create videos and live streams and all that, and show my love for video games. And video games are like they're so dear to my heart. You know, I've been a gamer since I can remember. I think started playing video games when I was about 4, at least. At least 4. What am I doing? My first ever gaming thing was, if you can ever remember the Amiga, the Amstrad, and the Commodore 64. Well, we had them, and it was like the 80s version of gaming. But we didn't have. But the first mainline console we ever got was the Sega Mega Drive. We didn't get the NES, nor did we get the Master System, and we didn't get any of the older consoles like the Atari. We got the Sega Mega Drive. If you don't know what the Sega Mega Drive is in America, it's known as the Sega Genesis. It's just the only thing that's different is the name. That's it. That's what's different between. Well, actually, no. The control pad is actually a lot different to the UK one, because the UK is a lot different. You get a start and select. You get the D-pads. You get the D-pad and you get the buttons. A bit like the Nintendo Switch, but different. A lot different. But that was the first mainline console we ever got, the Sega Mega Drive. Then, after the Sega, we got the PlayStation. The first one. We played games like, I remember Medieval, Wipeout. I remember a game which was based off of Jurassic Park Lost World, which was the video game, and it was one of the first video games to ever contain a live orchestra, which is kind of cool. And then we got like, because one of my mates actually got rid of his, he says, he comes knocking at our door with a box, and I'm like thinking, what's this? He says, would you like to, not buy it, he gave it, would you like to take this off our hands? We looked in the box, and it was it was actually a beautiful Sega Dreamcast he gave to us, and we didn't know, if we played it, and I can't remember what games we had because it's so vivid. I can't remember. Well, a long time ago. But there was one Sonic the Hedgehog game. It was, yeah, I think there was a Sonic the Hedgehog game. It had, I can't remember other games we had, but it was and he actually said that was the last Sega console that was released by Sega, and I'm like thinking, you're kidding? Sega's not making any more consoles, he says, which was true because they started just to make games and form partnerships with, like, I know they've done it with PlayStation, with Sonic Heroes, and they did it with Nintendo. They do it a lot with Nintendo, especially with the Olympics. And the last time they did it was like, because there was Rio, Olympics at Rio. There's the Japan Olympics, I can't wait for Japan's opening to the Olympics. Really gonna be super dope. Really, it's gonna be so cool. You know, to see iconic anime characters and gaming characters and all that. It's gonna be really insane. I think it is. Next year, it's gonna be so amazing. And I might do an event. I don't know when it's going to be on because it might clash with the World Championship 2020 in London. But I am so excited for it. I it's got to have a lot of. I mean, when you see London, it could have a mixture. Japan's opening to the Olympics could have a kind of a mixture. Could like have like historical culture, like the what they call it, like the blossom, you know, the cherry blossoms and how Japan evolved and, you know, all its kind of stuff, and then it could move from historical culture to pop culture, if you know what I mean. You know, like I've like Pokemon and anime characters and all that, and you know, like I have a TV of on the floor, like a projector, and have like different stuff, you know, pop culture, like video games, which took off in Japan, which made Japan a huge video game and anime distributor, because it's such, I mean, everything, when you see anime, when you see manga, when you see video games, they really, it's something that has lived, you know, for the test of time. You know, the video games like Mario and Pokemon and other stuff, and it's just, it's amazing. And I think that's what Olympics should be like, you know, a little historical culture and a little bit of pop culture as well. Tell you a bit of it, because it gives you a history of what they call it is, you know. It's like, you know, and then in May it's what they call it, isn't it? April, May, the Eurovision. The Eurovision, and we don't. I mean, they'll announce the singers anyway, possibly in February or something near them times. I'm just hoping we're not going to get a lame one. And I'm just hoping, because like last time there was a lot of arguments going off with Eurovision. You don't blame, right, because of political views, you don't blame the singer. The singer, it's not the singer's fault. She had a really nice song, And because people don't vote for her because she's UK is actually like it's the you vote for the song not because it's the UK, they're going through some hard times, you know, they're trying to make a deal to exit Britain, not Britain, exit the EU. Now people are actually saying rumours about saying that we might not be able to participate, but that doesn't make any sense. We're leaving we're not officially leaving the EU. You know, we're still part of Europe. We're just leaving deals as the deals, because UK will always be part of the Europe. Not we're leaving EU, European Union, not Europe itself. I mean, UK is, Norway is not part of EU. That's an independent state, but it's still officially part of Europe. Doesn't mean people say, oh, because we're leaving EU, we'll leave European Union. Europe itself. No. European Union is different to Europe. So many people they make people confused anyway. Saying, we've got to be very, very grateful that the World Championships are in London this year. I mean, it'll be a lot cheaper for me, that's for sure. It'll be a lot cheaper for me that I'm not spending nearly £3,000 on a holiday. You know, it's a lot cheaper. But this is actually the first time, because what I don't get is when X and Y was in France, set on France, why didn't they actually do a World Championship in France? I mean, they had a Pokemon Center in France. I'm just waiting for a what we call it. I'm just waiting for a date for World Championships. A 5-star raid. We've been live for over an hour now, an hour and 5 minutes. we go. Yeah. I can't believe we're actually December 16th. God, this year has gone fast like nothing, right? It's been so fast. I mean, I can remember just going to World Championships in August, and how fast it's gone this year. It's just, it boggles my mind. But I enjoy every little bit. I mean, I don't think I've posted anything, have I? I'll post it tonight, the video on YouTube. I posted it on Facebook, but it's the opening. I think I did. I can't remember if I did post the opening to the World Championships. I didn't post the ending because we had to start packing, so, and then have a walk out. If it's in Excel, there's so many great hotels around where they held the international championship. Ooh, a 4-star red Pikachu. Yeah, it's got static. Yeah, if you wanted lightning rod, then you've got a hard reset. It is possible for Pikachu to be a 5-star red because as I checked recently, is it Milcery? Milcery can be a 5-star red anyway. it's acting up again. There we go, there's the Raichu. Definitely a female. It's got static. Yeah, it's got static. I wanted a lightning rod. Even though I've already got one, I can breed the Japanese male Pikachu with the Raichu. Oh no, yay! We just get right one straight after another. It's taken me over an hour to get the Raichu. Alright? So two on the same thing. And this one's a male. How can I tell? Well, you see, the Pikachu female misses off the sharp point on Raichu's tail. So there's a little square, that little line. Because you can tell it's a male. Why is it attacking me all the time, this little... That is just idiot Raichu. But attacking me several times over. It's kind of... That's kind of harsh. Oh, so it's not attacking me then. There we go, we got it. So let's have a look at it, alright? It's a male. Any Pokemon can actually come out of the ball at any time, yes. Let's have a look at that. What is wrong with my controller? God. It's like it moves on its own. As you can see, we do have Lightning Rod, Raichu, and it's Haste, Naive. It's Naive. Let's have a look at let's have a look at. Oh, let's have a look at IVs on it. 4 IVs. It's no. If you want to go for something, go for a gel of nature. Did the Wi-Fi went a bit funky then? Why is it doing this? I can't. It's doing it again. Whoa! That's what's wrong with controller, I think. No, it won't. There we go. I don't know what went wrong with it. It just went funky for some reason. Let me just turn it off because it's just doing my head in. I don't know what's wrong with controller. Oh, can't even. Oh, now it's trying to stop. I don't know if it's got dust buttons. Yeah, because sometimes controllers do have trouble. There we go. It's a bit better. It might have got dust particles in it, and that's why it might be making it go a bit slow. I am getting a bit hungry. I am. It's nearly 6 o'clock anyway. I think it's nearly 6. I don't know. I forgot. Anyway, I forgot what time it is. A 5-star main ectric. I don't know the hidden ability of main ectric. Now I know it's. It could be. It could be. I'm thinking it might be lightning rod, but. It might be lightning rod because its mega evolution had lightning rod. Well, I don't know because I haven't got the Pokédex and I've seen it in game. The Pokédex book. I'm on about buying it actually. If it's still there. It can help you, you know, instead of going on internet certain times, I mean. Because it'll help when you're recording off your phone, and I mean I only have this phone, so I don't. I know Pikachu has lightning rod. All the Pikachu line has lightning rod as hidden ability. But there is certain Pokemon that has different abilities, you see. would help if I had I have 5 controllers. I have 2. I have well, I have 3. What we call it, controllers, Joy-Cons. I have a Pro controller and a Pokeball controller. So I have about there we go. Oh, nearly pressed wrong one then. It would be funny because the day was on 25th. Pikachu is number 25 on thing. It'd be right funny if it's I've set it to 26 and it'd be right funny if it's right. No, it's not Raichu. That would have been so creepy. We've been live for over an hour and a half. Alright. Whew, man. So if you say the video is backwards, YouTube. Something's wrong with my YouTube. I don't know what. Not YouTube, Facebook, sorry. But at least it still gets the job done, so which is good. Which is very good. I mean, if something goes wrong, I mean, if it's like this and it still records, so I am not going to be angry because if it's still recording anyway, so you can still see the Pokemon. It's just backwards because of Facebook. And we get another 5-star Raichu. Oh my god. That's 3 within 1 hour and a half. Man. Where have they all been? Are they just coming out of the woodwork now? You're not shiny. I keep forgetting what colour Raichu is. Is it like a brown? I can't remember. It's been a while, actually. It's been a while since. I'm trying to remember. I know his cheeks are brown, I think. His cheeks are brown. I think they are. I can't remember. I just really can't remember. It's saying it's okay, so Maybe 1 minute. Let me just. Oh. It's alright. Oh, again? Why is it? Why does it keep doing that? I try and click it and then the buttons just don't want to participate. We will be doing something for Christmas. We will be doing the Christmas surprise trade. If you want to participate, you do need to have your own rejects. This is because many kids will get the Pokemon Sword and Shield for Christmas, and it's like they won't mind getting a Pokemon, you know, that they've never got before for the Pokedex, or if they want to practice VGC, give them a good IV Pokemon so they can breed from it. I think it'll do really well because we're surprise trade at Christmas. We will be taking a break shortly, but not yet. A 3-star raid main trick. Let me just check something. See if it's still recording. I have to make sure. I have to make sure Mob Crush is still working. Oh, 1 minute. So what we'll do, we'll have something to eat. It might be a good 30 minutes. Yeah. Again, it's acting up. A Vicavolt. Let's have a look at this. This is the first I think. No, this is not the first Vicavolt on live stream. I think we had one, and I was talking to a friend. It's just really, really difficult, you know, because when you're hunting for these, you're hunting on your own. And because many people do get a bit cross when, or a bit mad, you know, if you do this like online, people start complaining. But if you tell them what you're doing, they might be okay with it, but okay, well, we're gonna have a break. We will be back in about half an hour. We'll have an half an hour break, so because I need something to eat. Just forgot to do one thing. One minute. Oh, come on. Oh, crap. Let that charge up. we're back. Oh, it's gone up. I see. It's moved, hasn't it? Things moved without asking. Okay. We just had dinner. Sorry I'm a bit late. Alright? We're very sorry. It's just because I needed my dinner anyway. And it was getting a bit late. Oh, not again. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, again. So, everybody enjoyed the weekend? You know, I know it's Monday, start of a new week. Because next week is Christmas. Oh, yeah, I think it is. Wow. This day has gone, I mean, this year has literally flown. The past, I mean, I can even remember, God, where has it gone anyway? Where has it gone this year? Man, it's just literally flown by, actually. It's just, I don't get it. I mean, I just want 2019 to be a really great, not 2019, 2020 to be a really great year. That's all I'm more bothered about, you know. No more ups and, you know, no more downs. I want more ups rather than downs because since 2014 we've had nothing but deaths in our family. We lost his dog, and then I lost one at rabbits. Rabbit died. 2 rabbits died actually. We lost 2 rabbits. A few weeks after my nan died, we lost a rabbit to fly strike, which is a #1 killer with rabbits, and once it hits you can't do anything. You can prevent it, that's one thing, you can prevent it, but that's about it. But we just lost I mean, and then in 2015 my other rabbit died, which the one we rescued it, and we gave him the best life at the end, you know. At least he died being loved, you know. When they found him, he was like skin and bones. Found him in a box in cold. Why would any idiot do that anyway? I mean, that's like you buying a puppy and then getting rid of it because it's. I mean, rabbits are forever. Rabbits are forever, not just for like a day, or they're there to be loved and taken care of. And we gave him the best life at the end, you know. that was 2015. 2016, 2016 my nan died, and then the rabbit after. 2017 my auntie died, and then I know I'm not allowed to talk about it or anything, so it's like bringing back memories, you know, like it's just, I don't want, oh, come on, don't do this. I don't want, because like last time, I got bullied by one person, and that person didn't even care what he said to me. So I try not to talk about it on social media, because people like that are just, they're wanting you to react to them. I deleted him. It was a no. I think he was just a random person, and he just actually lashed at me for some apparent reason. If I've ever done anything to him, let me know. You know, if I've ever done anything to anybody, let me know. You know, so that I can actually apologise to you. Alright? If I've done something wrong, let me know as soon as possible that I've done something wrong to you, and I will apologise to everybody who I've hurt. Alright? Because I don't know what I did to him to let him say that. You know, if I've offended anybody, if I've bullied anybody, let me know. And I do apologise. Okay? Oh, what is wrong with this thing? Whoa, stop! Stop! God, the Pro Controller is just trying to drift. Oh, what is wrong with this thing? Oh my God. It's like something's wrong with it. It's like it goes fast, and then it goes right slow. Don't know what's wrong with it. But yeah, if I've ever offended you in any way, let me know, so I can apologise to everybody who I've offended or hurt. Okay, this is taking so long. I mean, it is a full odd shiny anyway. There's no live stream tomorrow. Oh, not again. Stop. Please stop. Why is it not letting me? Oh, come on. Oh, it's trying to do a lot to me, this thing. Oh, fuck. Oh, great. It's just great. It tries to drift out of... tries to drift. And you can't get it under control. It just puts you, it tries to put you in one position. Oh, God, I can't even, there we go. I just gotta say thank you to people who talked about the 24-hour live stream about Glenwood Tangle. Thank you for the comments. I wasn't gonna talk over it anyway, so it's because the music was just so, it was hard because when you watched other people, I get it, because they block out the music, or they don't put the music in, and so, and I've just got a thing, an update for my iPhone. It might be because it's ready for an update or something, but what I said, I just want to say a big thank you to people who tuned in to the live stream of the Glenwood Tangle, the 24-hour live stream for Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I just want to say a big thank you. I can't say thank you to each an individual one of you, but I'll just say thank you to everybody who tuned in and commented on the video, and I do appreciate it. And at the bottom of my heart, I thank you for making it such a big, making it a success. It took, I didn't want to talk over it because the music was great. The music and the whole atmosphere was just amazing. You know, how this is what, you know, like how they did it, you know, what they call it, like wildlife webcams. When you see on internet, sometimes somebody will put a wildlife camera on it, so it'd be like be showcasing you what's in there, you know, like sometimes, because it takes forever for an animal to come into view, and I do understand that it is what wildlife does. They film, maybe, you know, they do a live stream of that particular area, and they leave that camera running. And sometimes, if you're very lucky, you'll see, like, there was like, if you've ever been on Zooniverse, there's a lot of wildlife cameras, and they give you like research to do, you know, how many about maybe reindeers or the red deer and stuff. And it's a bit like that, because, you know, like the same thing she does, Sonia, where she gave you a thing saying about research at Glenwood Tangle about the Pokemon showing up, specific Pokemon, and to think of it, it was amazing. I mean, we saw Ponyta, we saw Pikachu, we saw Impidimp, we saw Cottony, Whimsicott, did we see Whimsicott? I can't remember Whimsicott. I think we did. Moralul, Shinotic, even like Phantom and other and somebody said they heard a what we call it, a Rapidash, which ended up being the Galarian Rapidash that we see in the games. I think there was another Pokemon, I can't remember, but there was a lot of, even though the information, you know, like there was every Pokemon maybe every 20 to 30 minutes, or maybe a bit longer than that, maybe an hour. Many people said it's looped, and it wasn't. It wasn't looped. It wasn't looped. If it was looped, then that would have been a big problem, because it was a live stream. Because it was a live stream, it can't be looped. You know, we wanted, you know, like close-ups, and we did get a few close-ups of Galarian, Ponyta, Impidimp, and even Pikachu. So it felt more like a wildlife live cam. That's what they call it, live cam. And it's amazing to think that Pokemon taking that step where they even do it for taking that step of a wildlife cam. You know, showcasing different Pokemon or different animals and all that. It's really what we do, you know, even people in Africa as well. They normally set I think it was something to do with the lions, and it was the count of a particular pride that they were doing, and I think they got up to about, maybe they did a 24-hour live stream, which was throughout the day, where you see the big watering hole with a few elephants, and then the lions were near a den, just resting, and how, because female lions normally hunt, you know, in the day, you know, they do it in the day, hunting, but then they spent nearly 18 hours sleeping. So they do a lot of sleeping, lions, but sometimes I think it's when they're more awake is the you know, like nocturnal area, where they'd be more on high alert, you know, to think, well, we've got to protect our prides, you know, we've got to protect, because they'd be like rogue lions as well, lions that have been kicked out of the pride, and they're the most, they threaten, they will attack the king, you know, the pride leader, or the king, as people call him, to a match. And if the rogue lion wins, they end up killing off the cubs, or they'll banish them. It's true. They're that type of creature where they're not my children, I'll kill them, kind of, you know. So yeah, it's like that, you know, wildlife. They've got wildlife cams all over the UK, you know, like to count how many animals, you know, in that area. And I think it's how they've interpreted it is really, really great. So I just want to say thank you for watching it and commenting on what you think about the 24-hour live stream, and I appreciate it, and I just got to say thank you. Oh, doing that wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna check to see if it's still recording on Mob Crush. Yeah. Sorry, it's just I've got to check it, because sometimes Mob Crush will end it straight away. Yeah, well, I went into Game, which is a game shop in the UK, and um and I went in, and there was a lot of new Pokemon products, not just trading cards, but plushies as well. The plushies that they've already got in are Sobble, Grookey, and Scorbunny. They've even got a boxed Lucario plush. And I think they might start. I'm hoping T-shirts will come back because the T-shirts were amazing. Like I'm hoping they'll bring out like certain T-shirts, like the Sword and Shield T-shirts. Let me just. Oh, what went? Wait, something went wrong. Why does it keep doing that? I think the internet is a bit bad. Let me just do this again. I know that the screen's back to front, but it's Facebook's fault because I checked my camera. Oh God. There we go. Sorry about that. It just went a bit funky. Did we do it? There we go. Oh, it's a 4-star raid of Galvantula. Let's have a look at this. Oh boy. I'm just trying to. I'm still waiting for any information, really, on Pokemon. On Pokemon Home. Because they said it was going to be released early 2020. Now, that could either be January up to April, at least, or March. But the global link shuts down on February, end of February, which means it could either have a March release, which would make a lot of sense, but then it could be released at the beginning of February, which is another way. February, or if you have any ideas, or well, not any ideas, if you have a guess, just guess if it was a random, what month would Pokemon Home release? Because we would have heard information if it was January. We would have had information about Pokemon Home, and we still could get information. Actually, we could still get information. Maybe this coming week or next week, at least. But did they say Pokemon Home was going to be a dual release on Switch as well as mobile, or was that just because in the trailer it did state that Pokemon Go was going to be implemented, but then they changed the mind of it. They're saying Pokemon Go is now not accessible in Sword and Shield, but with Pokemon Home, well, there's got to be some kind of a connection. Jesus, Pikachu. God. Okay. Well, I've been breeding for a Sylveon, actually, for the team. For my VGC team. And I've actually got a thing. A way. Yeah, I know. It's just telling me something. It's just telling me, oh, you have an update. It will be installed later tonight. Yes, I know. But I'm doing this at the moment. Now, what kind of later tonight? About 11? Because normally most of my updates do become available about 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, I freaking need a haircut. Yeah. Yeah, because we've got to go back and we're trying to we're trying to hatch for a, what do we call it? A modest anticipation Eevee. Yeah, I'm just... Okay, I'm gonna end this now, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday, I believe, or if not, Friday. Okay, bye bye.